What's up YouTube, it's Lord Swine back here again. Today we have the newest character in Grand Blue Fantasy Versus, Galleon, I think it's pronounced. And she's like a grappler, set play style character, I believe that's the best way to kind of describe her. Lacks mobility, but her special moves seem to make up for it. She's a little bit more technical than Unica was to kind of pick up and play. So my day one impressions are, let's say, very early on, but I'll try to give my best first impressions of her and kind of go from there. But let's get into it. Alright, so we got Galleon. She is definitely a grappler. She has many grabs. She has a standard grab. She has your typical jump in grab if you don't want to miss it like I do. They have to be standing for this specific one. She has an anti-air grab. This is her dedicated anti-air outside of this, obviously. She has two super grabs as well. That's the first one. The Skybound Art one is this one. This has really decent range. You can hit it from fairly decently far. A bit closer. I think it's about here. So if you have an opponent in the corner who's trying to back off from you and they're what's the word, shimmying you and stuff like that, this will reach them. So it is a bit of a jump scare. I think they can jump it after the flash anyway, but it's just in case they're doing their walk and shimmy. They will get caught by this, which is quite nice. See, it's the Skybound Art, so that's the reason why it's probably got such good range. See, this one has decent range too, but it's nowhere near as good as the other one. See, it's still pretty good, but the other one you probably it's not going to hit from here. But yeah, so she is a grappler style character. She's different from say Zangief or Potemkin, or I guess Vasaraga. Would he be a grappler style character? I guess less so, but she's not. She is slow and lacks mobility, but she's not slow in the same sense as those characters are. I'd argue she isn't. So that's her kind of playstyle. She's a level 3 character, so she has a little bit more application. So obviously, the grabs are cool and stuff, but she has other ways to kind of deal with you on screen, which is she can put a meteorite. This is her medium version, so it kind of it's the slowest version, but you can charge up the light version, which is the fastest, alongside the heavy. And it places this thing on the screen. So she has I guess great control over the screen once this is out. The threat of this is while the opponent is there is pretty good. It is you activate with a universal move, which is a low. Now that move isn't an overhead, even though it looks like an overhead. But the idea is you clip them with her low. She got a low. I guess you can kind of look this similar to Slayer's 2 HS from Guilty Gear. It's obviously not as good in terms of reward. Obviously that move is disgusting, but this is the same application essentially. You don't need a counter hit. You can get a combo off this if you're not bad at the game. You can get a little combo. You got to do a light one, sorry, but yeah. So it's just if you catch them with that, there is that. But obviously, if you have the meteorite on the screen, then you can do a lot more with that move. The idea is, and you can combo into this move as well. And then you can get your thing and throw off, and that's a very basic mid-screen combo with the meteorite. So the idea is she needs to play the neutral and find a way to safely set up meteorite. So your throw, you can do it, but this there is enough time for the opponent. You're minus 14 here, so the opponent can get out of this. The idea is obviously you can still catch them with the jump most of the time, if you're on the point. But yeah, it's the one you kind of want to do is the medium one. Sorry, the light one. You're +3 in this situation, so it's still not. It's not ideal. It's better in the corner. So this is what I've been doing right now. I've been putting this down and something like that. Because if they try run out, they're gonna get clipped by the low. If they try jump, they can block it, but the idea is it keeps them in the corner. So this is obviously very early day stuff, you could say. But that's her. I guess the play style you kind of have. To go over her buttons now, her buttons don't feel amazing, to be quite honest with you. There's nothing substantial. This isn't a low, which when I play this game, I like my character to have low lights. It only chains twice as well, unlike some like can chain multiple times. So her medium 2M is a low, which is pretty decent. This is probably one of our better buttons, I think. This is okay as well. This is -0 on block, I think, which is pretty nice. Yeah, all ranges as well. Like it doesn't change. So she doesn't have the greatest buttons in the game, but her special moves are pretty decent. So I think that's kind of like the idea. She's not gonna have like these really good buttons to like bully people. It's like kind of like the whole point is to set up the meteorites and use her grabs to bully, or like you kind of got to work your way in towards them, I guess you could say. So I'm not really doing much of this in the neutral than say I probably would in like with other characters, for example. So yeah, like she's not the normal character. Even her sweep's not that great. Like it's multi-hitting, so it's easy to hit confirm, but that's literally the best thing about it. So we kind of have to like talk more about her special moves because that's kind of where the kit starts to shine. So I'll go over like her. I don't know what this move is called, to be honest with you. Wait, let's find out. It's the Will of the Earth move. This is like just a standard like, let's just say punchy type move. There's the 4 variants of it. This is generally how I'm like ending most of my combos sometimes. Like my block string, sorry. Like this. Obviously it doesn't give like mad push out, but it's that you're safe in this situation, you know, and there's enough distance there to see if they like try and come up to you. So you have got an ability to kind of like, this is what at the moment, this is what I'm going into, but you can mix it up a little bit. You can go into her medium one, and this brings them in, and it's plus. So you can go for like a strike throw mix up in this situation. But obviously this is incredibly mashable if I set the opponent to just hit me in the face. There's no getting through this, you see. So this is like just something you can go over. That's frameless, gapless, sorry. So this is like go for every now and then kind of style move, but I wouldn't do it regularly. It's like, oh, catch them sleeping, you know, and then throw them, and then set up the thingamajiggy, and then yeah, that's kind of like what I have been doing with that. So then obviously you got the other one here. This one, it doesn't push them out too hard, so you're still in throw range. This is probably the best variant. So this is, oh, I want to reset the pressure, kind of the move. It's also a combo tool. It's quite cool in the, sorry, misinput. Quite good in the mid range as well, just to like throw it out. I'm pretty sure you get a wall bounce if this like connects. You can get like some kind of a combo going. So you get your wall bounce. You go like something like this, like into that, and yeah. So that's kind of like the idea right now. Maybe like this, and then set up something like that. So and then the medium one, oh, I'm gonna show her. She's got a block. This one it is -4, so this isn't like a combo reset. This is like a block string reset pressure, pushes them out a bit. So I wouldn't suggest like obviously using this in a block string. This is more just for like combos. So you would do something like that, and it causes a crumple, and then you get your throw off. You know, so. Very status move. It's just quite nice. Covers the screen. You know, it's a pretty bad whiff animation. So yeah, I wouldn't whiff this in the neutral or this in the neutral. This is probably the only one I'd be going to try and hit people with. It's not air unblockable as far as I'm aware. So it's, yeah, it's unblockable in the midair. So you can knock people out this. So that's pretty decent. That's something I didn't know. So yeah, you got your unblockable in the midair, and that will go the same for this one as well. And obviously that's a hard knockdown. Right, so then you got Bedrock Blast. This is an anti-air grab. This, alright, this is kind of, I don't know if this is good or bad. Obviously a DP would obviously be better. Like, you get a nice situation after this kind of, because basically anything you do will like set up the situation, if you like. Let me do that. You throw that down. That's the heavy one. But yeah, like, and then you would set up the meteorite after. So in that sense, it's good. But you don't want to. These are like a hard read kind of thing. Like if you got an opponent who's jumping a lot, then sure. Like this one's like -54 and stuff. I guess this is kind of the one you probably want to go for the most. In the, like, I guess if you don't want to like expend your EX, because the EX version is the best version of this move. Because afterwards it throws this meteorite afterwards, which the opponent will have to block. They can run underneath this, so it's not foolproof. So the idea is, if it hits, if you grab them, you get a you throw them to the ground, then you can set up. If it hits, then it's like, okay, then I'm plus 13 in their face. Obviously, it's good for going over projectiles as well. Like you can hop over and then throw it. Obviously, you're probably not getting much damage off this. Even at full screen, you know, and the situation isn't like amazing. The plus it's plus 56, but it's not like, you know, it's a bit of a waste of a move, just for the damage. It's more like the application of the move. So yeah, I don't know. I don't really try. I try with these in neutral sometimes, but it's like a hard read kind of thing. Like I don't go for it all the time. And then you got her ultimate one, which is her. This is her DPE style move. This is like, I haven't really been using this, to be fair. But this is like her invincible reversal style move with the with the meterless reversal, because she doesn't have a meterless reversal. She's only metered reversals. Okay, so the next thing we're going to go over is her meteorites. Basically, you have the light version, which you can charge up to about 4 times, I think it is. You got the highest version. You activate it with the universal skill. I'll just quickly, Brad, you can charge this and go full screen. So you can get a full screen low. Yeah, charge time. It's respectable. It's not like they'll see it coming if they're awake, but it's not the worst one. You kind of just want to do this one, like close to them. But yeah. So you can charge up to four times, you know, and basically what you've got now is you have this giant meteor all present, which essentially just help with combos and pressure, if you like. As I showed you the combo you can do with that. But I'd say full screen I'd be doing the medium one personally. And then you have the EX version. This is as quick as the light version, but it only puts it to about level 3, I think. I just wait for it to charge back. Oh, one thing to note as well, if this is on the screen, it stays, and the trap will always come back. So you don't have to worry. And even if you get hit, the trap still stays on the screen, which is quite good. I don't know if it has a time limit or not, but if it does, it's a really long time limit. And as far as I'm aware right now, even if you get hit or you're blocked, this stays on the screen. So you always have this presence, which is really, really decent. But I don't really find myself using the EX one a lot, even in the corner. Like, ideally, it's exactly the same as the other one. Like, you're more advantaged than you are. But obviously, I've only been playing it for like a day, so there might be a combo you can get off a free stock over a one stock. With the one stock, there isn't really much application outside of like a standard like combo. Something like that, you know, and it's not obviously not terrible, you know, it's quite nice. You're plus 30 again, so you can just set down another one, and you could repeat this situation if you keep landing hits. But the big damage is obviously in the medium version of this move. You know, obviously that's a super SSB ender, but still quite nice. But she had all the stocks with her, so yeah, that's like the meteorite. Like, it's just like primarily Orochi tool, and then I'd try to set this up full screen. Even if you get hit, it's gonna stay on the screen. So if you're trading like a projectile to the face, and you have like a good amount of health, not like my Galleon, but if you have a good amount of health, putting this out doesn't sound like it's not like a terrible trade-off. You know, see, they can run out of it, but then there's that whole part of the screen round that you can just unleash at any point. Now, you don't have to use this move. This isn't the only way to basically do the combo. You can also get it off the grab, and it'll also come down. I don't think it has to be the the heavy version of the move. Let me just see. I'm fairly certain it's just any version of the move. The meteorite comes down. Obviously, use the EX1. Your combo ability is much better. You know, just pretty nice damage as well. So, but this is all situational stuff. So, you know, there are other ways to set up the meteorite other than use that, so you can get the application out of the grab. So it makes the grab, which is like standard like that. It's not like too great. I'm not even sure you can combo off this without it. So, but it turns it into like a fairly powerful grab. Like this is like her power dunk, if you like, outside of obviously her super moves. So then you got this move. This is. Then you got her Primordial Grasp, I think it's called it. Maybe I'm saying these. I never really learned the moves. No, it's Muddy Embrace. Sorry, this is her like anti-air grab. This move is kind of similar to this, I think, in a sense that if it whiffs, you're really screwed. Like -72 for a light, -71, and I'm pretty sure this one tracks. By the way, it like tries to track. As you saw, I jumped over her head and it didn't go like super far away. So this isn't like the move you kind of want it to be. So that's the track. You don't want it to like the move to get out of the corner, like, and there's no like RC in this game, so you know the opponent's going to come up and smash you in the face. There's enough time to do that. This one tracks as well. So I think honestly, if you're going to go for this move, you kind of want to go for the EX version because of its tracking capability, or this because you're going to mix up. But you get the slowdown effect, so there is a kind of a mix up there. Say, oh, they're starting to react to my EX version of this move, so they'll start anti-airing you, and then it's like if you want to like mix them up a little bit, you can use this, and yeah, that's kind of like the idea. Like, but I haven't been using this too much, you know, because of the whiff recovery. You've got to have like good reads, and they can crouch this move as well, and then they won't get and you'll get punished as well. Like you'll get the whiff regardless. You know, I don't think this move is that good outside of like a gotcha. Like it's just a mind. Like this is all they have to do is crouch. This is similar to like Vegeta's grab in Dragon Ball Fighters, I think. So yeah, it's not like the best move ever. There's some combo applications to it, but I personally would not use this all the time. It would be like a, you know, like I don't know how to. You'd be like, oh okay, you know, just a mix in your trajectory, but don't like just do this all the time and do this all the time because you're gonna get punished. I think the only one I'd say is worth doing is for this is this obviously, and mix up between these two. But yeah, like it's like high risk, high reward. Well, I don't even say it's super high reward, but it's just high risk and okay reward. Okay, and the final one we got to talk about is Primordial Grasp. Primordial Grasp is like her standard grab. So you just go up, you do the half circle, and you get the grab, right? It is it's okay on its own. The medium version sends you full screen, which is obviously not ideal. You put them down, and then you'd probably put a meteorite down. Obviously, the medium version. It combos only on crouching. It might combo on counter hit, but I haven't had a chance to test that now, so I'll do that now. No, I don't think it's going to combo on counter. Maybe we try this. No, so it's only comboing on crouching. I guess the idea is like, the opponent is trying to block low, so you're more likely to catch them crouching, and that's why you'll get this off. So, and that's all three, I believe. So it's 5. Yeah, and then obviously the ultimate version does the most damage. Boom. Right, but what makes this move good is the application of the meteorite, as I was saying before. obviously in the corner, this is better in the mid screen, obviously, which is not great. It'd be cool if you could get a combo off the mid screen. Obviously, I haven't been able to find anything myself, so it's possible something will be found. But right now, it is just a in the corner type thing. And that's it. But it's pretty nice damage. But yeah, that's the application of that move specifically. Then we'll go over like her super moves. She's got 3 supers, which is quite nice. She's got 2 grabs, which I showed at the beginning, which have like fairly decent range. This is number 1. This is her super big damaging, awesome, amazing animation as well. Like arcsys, knock it out of the park as usual. Beautiful. I haven't actually seen the other version yet, the end game one, the end of the match one, but I'm sure it looks just as good. She's also got an application super, which is essentially just Rashid's. Probably not as good as Rashid's thing, but if they block this, pushes them back. And you can run up and you can do your, you can run up and whatever, do your mix up and stuff like this. It's quite good. There's probably a gap between this. I'm gonna test it now actually, just to be sure. I don't want to be spreading like any major misinformation on the beginning one. What's her super? Let's just do Vorpal Blade. There's a Rising Sword in it. Let's just do this. You probably, I don't know if this is gapless. Yeah, so she can eat through that. So if the opponent's got like Mia, just bear that in mind. But if the opponent hasn't got anything, you can just throw this out and it'll like push him to the corner, and then blah blah blah. So like that super seems pretty decent. If you're in a Galleon mirror match though, they connect, they will cancel each other out. So something to bear in mind. Yeah, it's just a nice application super. See meter in Gran Blue, you get it. Look, you get meter so quickly in Gran Blue. Look, I mean, see, I'm walking forward, but you got to think like just the actual action of moving around, playing the neutral and stuff like that. So sometimes I'll just do this. Yeah, so it's good that you have a move like this, which is essentially like a super ultimate attack. Let's see. But yeah, so yeah, I guess now I'll go over how I've been kind of playing the character. Because it's this isn't like a Unica situation, like I said. It's this character is going to take a little bit more time before her full potential comes out. I don't think she's bad, but she's not like how do you say? She's not obviously strong from the get-go, in my opinion. But yeah, like I said, what I've been doing, just do anything. I start with like this move more than anything. Just I quite like it. It seems to beat a lot of stuff. So because her buttons aren't that good. And obviously a whiff recovery is not great. Like obviously whiffing this isn't great as well, but this range you're more likely to catch the opponent. Obviously, as we've discovered, it is also air unblockable. So unblockable in the midair. So it's quite a decent hitbox as well. So it could catch someone. So that's what I've kind of been doing at the beginning of the match. I've never really tried doing this, but this might be worth going for every now and then. Or I try back off. I try and make some space to get away from the opponent so I can set a meteor out. These are the two things I want to do. It's either like pushing or fence or getting back and trying to put this out. I haven't had much time to like do like anti-air combos yet, but her anti-air game is reliant on this and this. And this is don't get me wrong, this is respectable. So, but I do think this is the one you should be trying to do more than the others. It's like a fairly decent angle. But it's more that the fact it's the second part of the attack. That's why you want to do it. But I guess at the beginning of the match, you kind of want to be trying to set up. When you've got this set up, that's when I think you want to try and push up ahead. That's when I think you want to try and get in their face and then start the game, the mix-up game. Because when she's here, she has a fairly decent amount of stuff. Obviously, she has a low, which she can combo with the meteorite specifically. And obviously, arcsys has been very generous. This is on the outskirts, but it's still you still get your bounce, let's say. Actually, I don't even know if that's hitting, to be fair. So you might want to cancel that early. So yeah, that's what you want to do. Sorry, you don't want to do what I was just doing before. Then you, so yeah, you've done that. So any knockdown, you want to make sure you're scoring this. Like her grab isn't great. It pushes her like fairly decent out, but it's good in the sense that you can put down the meteorite. Like that's probably why the grab leaves you like a fairly decent. So obviously you're closer here. This her back throw is better than her forward throw in my opinion. You can get the jump in and stuff like that. Obviously here you fall a bit short, but you can still probably get something off. This is 37, so I don't know if you can get a safe jump here. Let's go. I mean, you fall short, so it's probably okay. Yeah, so you can get your combo that way. So that's like her main screen throws. But yeah, anyway, once you're kind of in this position, you obviously want to mix up between, because you can go into her unique move as well, the low. So you want to mix up between going low and whatever, trying to like get this move. Then you want to like mix up doing the grab. You got to do a little delay, boom. Obviously, this would be much better to do in the corner with the meteorite down, but like it's good as a I see it does okay damage. It's good as a gotcha. Or you want to do a reset with this, get that in, so you can do a strike throw. So yeah, I guess the idea, obviously, like most characters in the game, once they're in the corner, they're like much more stronger, and you have like a lot better applications. So this is a really, in my opinion, this is a really good situation to kind of be in for her. So there's like a lot of things you can kind of do. Like if they jump, you've got this. Obviously you got to be right, but then you got the low. It's good. It's a good range at this point. Yeah, or you could just wait for them. You just wait for them to like try and edge their way out. You know, this might be where the buttons are okay because you have the control. But yeah, that's kind of Galleon right now. It's interesting because I don't really like grapplers that much. Obviously, she's not like your normal style grappler, but she still has a little bit more about her than say normal grapplers in terms of like what she can kind of do. But yeah, I think yes, Galleon, she's pretty decent. I hope to play more Grand Blue soon because I haven't played this game in a long time. But yeah. Hope you enjoyed and maybe learned something. But yeah, if you liked, comment, subscribe, or dislike. Tell me what you didn't like about it. All feedback is good. Yeah, take care.